There is a quiet force working against you. It does not shout, it does not attack, yet it drains you. It steals your joy, unsettles your heart, and keeps you restless, no matter how much you achieve, no matter how much you possess. It is not the demands of your job. It is not the weight of your responsibilities. It is not even the unpredictability of life. It is something far more insidious, something so close, yet so easily overlooked. Your resistance to the present moment. In Zen, there is a saying, "The obstacle is not the path. The obstacle is your mind resisting the path." And this resistance, this endless war between how life is and how your mind wants it to be, is the silent killer of your peace. But what if I told you that peace is not something you need to find? It is something that is always there, waiting, beneath the noise, beneath the struggle, beneath the endless seeking. Let's go deeper. 1. The root of suffering, your attachment to thought. The mind is a restless thing. It clings to stories, attaching itself to thoughts like a drowning man clutching at the waves. You wake up, and your mind is already running. What if today goes wrong? Did I say the right thing yesterday? Will I ever be successful? Thoughts swirl, one after another, like leaves caught in a storm. But here's the truth. You are not your thoughts. In Zen, they say, the mind is like the sky. Thoughts are just passing clouds. But most people mistake the clouds for the sky. They believe every thought. They chase every fear. They cling to every story the mind tells them. And so, peace remains distant. Not because it is absent, but because they are too entangled in illusion to see it. You suffer not because of what happens to you, but because of the story you tell yourself about it. And the first step to reclaiming your peace is to recognize that the story is just that, a story. 2. Overthinking, the endless war inside your head. There is no enemy outside. The war is always within. Most people live their lives trapped inside their own heads. They replay past mistakes. They anticipate future disasters. They analyze, dissect, and overanalyze every little detail, as if thinking more will somehow bring them clarity. But the more you think, the more tangled you become. A Zen master was once asked, "How do I stop overthinking?" He smiled and replied, "Why do you think you need to stop? The problem is not thought itself. The problem is your attachment to thought, your belief that every thought must be entertained, examined, believed. But if you let them be, if you simply allow thoughts to come and go, without grasping at them, without pushing them away, what remains? Stillness. And in that stillness, peace reveals itself. 3. The illusion of control. Let go or be dragged. A man once asked a Zen monk, "How can I find peace?" The monk handed him a teacup and poured tea until it overflowed. "Why did you do that?" the man asked. "Because," said the monk, "your mind is already too full. Before you can find peace, you must first let go."
Most people's suffering comes not from life itself, but from their inability to accept life as it is. They resist, they demand, they try to control what was never theirs to control. But life is like a river. If you try to force it to flow in a straight line, you will only exhaust yourself. The Taoist sage Lao Tzu put it perfectly. By letting go, everything is done.
The more you cling, the more you suffer. The more you resist, the more life feels like a struggle. But the moment you release your grip on expectations, on control, on the belief that things should be different, everything shifts. Not because life changes, but because you do. 4. How to cultivate unshakable peace. Peace is not something you find. It is something you uncover by removing what obscures it. And the way to uncover it is simple. Observe, don't attach. When a thought arises, don't wrestle with it. Don't fight it. Don't believe it instantly. Simply watch. Like a cloud passing across the sky. Like a leaf floating down a stream. When you stop identifying with thought, thought loses its power. Drop the illusion of control. Recognize what is within your power and what is not. Accept life exactly as it is, not as you wish it to be. When you stop demanding that life bend to your will, life stops feeling like a battle. Return to the present. The past is gone. The future does not exist. The only reality is now. Every time you feel anxious, ask yourself, am I here or am I lost in thought? Then take a deep breath. Feel the air fill your lungs. Listen to the silence beneath the noise. This is life, right here, right now. Let go. Let go of the need to understand everything. Let go of the need to be in control. Let go of the endless struggle against reality. Because when you let go, peace is no longer something distant. It is something that was always here, waiting. Peace is not a destination. It is not something you must chase. It is not something that exists somewhere else, sometime later. It is here, now, beneath all the noise, beneath all the struggle, beneath all the endless thinking. The only thing that keeps you from it is your own resistance. But the moment you stop resisting, the moment you stop clinging, the moment you simply let things be, peace is no longer something you seek. It is something you are.